Imagine a world where the cure for stress isn't in a bottle, a pill, or an app, but in the rustle of the leaves and the whisper of the wind. This is forest bathing, a practice born in Japan, but today I'm trying it in the heart of Thailand. Developed in the 1980s by Japan's Ministry of Forestry, Shinrin-yoku, literally forest bath, was designed as an antidote to tech fatigue and urban burnout. It's not about hiking or exercise, it's about being, slowing down and breathing in the forest air. As most of you know, I came to Thailand seeking quiet, but I found something so much deeper. The tropical forest here doesn't whisper, it sings, and it welcomed me like an old friend.
Now, here's something really interesting. The King of Thailand, King Rama V, came here the first time in 1888, and he loved it so much, he made a point of always coming to Tan Sadet, this area where we are, and he came here about 12 to 15 times. And if we're lucky, we might even find his royal signature. Apparently, it's down there carved in a rock. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Tan Sadet actually means royal river. And he said that the water was blessed and holy. And they actually used to take some of the water from the waterfall that we're going to go to Bangkok to do ceremonies. How fascinating is that? So we're actually going to do a Japanese forest bathing where the king actually stood. So let's go and see if we can find his royal signature. I'm not sure if that is King Rama V, but there's a load of Thai people back in the day visiting the Tan Sadet waterfall. It's so crazy. And here is actually some of the signatures they put into the rocks, which we're going to go and look for right now. We're going to go and see if we can find it. I've got a new friend showing me where to go. Where are we going? Come on in. Oh, there's loads of doggies on the beach, look. Oh, wow, loads of them. Swadee Krap. Hello. Come on in. Hello. Hello. Hello, puppies. So this is Tan Sadet Beach, which is absolutely beautiful. And there are so many dogs on the beach right now. It's insane. There's like a litter of puppies. Kicking off. But yeah, this beach is amazing. Unfortunately, they've just knocked down the main restaurant. They're building some new resort or something. So they're knocking everything down on this beach, but it's just idyllic. And when you get here, you can just feel the warmth. I don't mean from the heat, I just mean the energy from the ocean. They used to be able to walk across this little bridge and you would come to, like, this just rocks. People just hang out naked there, it's amazing. So I just spoke to a really helpful guy back there and he said, well, I think he said, because it was in Thai and English, so we were trying to communicate with each other, but I think he said that the signature, the royal signature, is around here somewhere. So we're on a mission to find it. But somehow we've got to get across this river. There used to be a bridge there, but obviously they've knocked it down. Now, I'm not sure how deep this is going to be. Hello. 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 I was very scared. It's quite deep. Thing is, I got my camera with me. Holy shit. I got my camera with me in my bag. And all I can see is a huge rock in front of me, right? It's up to my knees now. We're up to my knees. And it's literally sinking. It's like quicksand. Oh shit, I feel a little bit stuck. If I'm honest. Oh, there's a rock there. I'm on a rock. The things we do for the vlog. Oh, the rock is slippery. Whew. If I slip this, everything is fucked. Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting it to be that deep. Oh. Oh. That completely got me. If that signature ain't round here, mate, I'm going to go back and give that geezer what for. Let me take these flip-flops off, because these ain't helping. God. Stash the flip-flops up. I'm going to stash this stuff up. I'm going to go on a little adventure. So he said, it's that way somewhere. Now I'm soaked. Got to find a rock with a signature, a raw rock. Okay, so I've found a bit of a bridge or a pathway this way. Hopefully, this is what he's talking about. Oh yeah, look, there's some stuff there. No idea where I am. I'm lost in the jungle. Should be some signs, right? King Rama V's signature is this way. Nope. You've got to figure out yourself. That's why I love the adventures. You just don't know where to take you. Right now, I'm in the middle of the jungle. All right, so this definitely isn't the way. I've come to a bit of a dead end. It's just all broken down buildings this way. There's a path up there, but it doesn't look like. I'm going to go back this way, see what's this way. I'm definitely lost right now. I don't think I'm anywhere near the royal signature. I'm just underneath a load of coconut trees, which is cool. This is incredible. Imagine living here. I would live here. The beach is there. The sea is there. And then the jungle and the waterfall is just there. Wow, but I think it might need a lick of paint or a bit of work, eh, lads? Yeah. Okay, so I just read on Google, so it must be true that the signatures are back near the bottom of the waterfall on the big rocks, not near the ocean. So I'm in the complete wrong place. Gonna get out of here, gonna go and see if we can find them. Being mindful as I go down these steps. This is crazy. So I found the Royal Pavilion, but not really much going on, to be honest with you. Still can't find the signatures. Let it go, Brett. I'm attached. Yeah, not much going on in there. It's just probably a wooden space where they all sat around and drunk tea. Gonna have a look in there, though. I don't know if you know this, but one of the traditions in Thailand is to take your shoes off before you enter somebody's house or space. A big empty space, really. Oh, look, there's the king. Found him. I'm guessing this is the King Rama. I can't read Thai. There's a signature at the bottom of it. But I think that's him. Wow. He looks like a cool dude. He looks very, very happy. Look at his eyes. Very kind. That is King Rama V, 1888. He found Koh Phangan, or he found Tan Sadet. And now thousands of people come here. Okay, so I'm happy we found something. I found some more pictures of the king in this like shrine thing. And then I found some writing. I don't think it's, well, it's not his signature. I mean, if that's your signature, it's a picture of something. Here he comes, the teacher. Boom. How's it going, baby?
You're good, mate.
You good? I'm good, mate.
As we go down, it could be quite slippery. There has been quite a lot of rain. And once we get down there, I mean, you can hear the water now. There is quite a lot of water down there. It has been raining quite a lot.
and we will be in and out of the water, on the boulders. Some of the boulders are quite slippery. Obviously, if it's darker, it's wet, there's more chance of slipping. So just be cautious where you walk. That's all I'm saying. Just go nice and slow, stay grounded, and be cautious.
3.5 kilometers walk. Yeah. Really good for the team, but it's a bit cool. Oh, nice. Yeah. Very cool.
All right.
Yeah, sometimes this is underwater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the rains. So let's settle in. If you can make a little circle or a semicircle, that would be great. We know, like all humans know, we feel better in nature, right? We've always known that. It's intrinsic to our being. And in 1980s Japan, there was a lot of sickness, a lot of mental health problems. Urbanization was at its peak. Everyone was moving from the countryside to the cities. The salaryman was working 100-hour weeks, getting really depressed and jumping out of the window of his skyscraper. The Japanese government were doing whatever they could to counteract this health epidemic. And they knew, like we know, that we feel better in nature. And they have a beneficial account on our white blood cell count, which is our immune fighting off something, right? Specifically a cell called a NK cell, a natural killer cell. So they boost our immune system. The Japanese government were like, right, we found a cure. And they instigated this practice for just being fully present with the person who's sharing and giving them our full attention. We'll do maybe 3-4 invitations. Then we'll have some tea. Try and let go of any stories that the mind may be telling you about what we're seeing. That we're safe for.
So James basically gives us an invitation to go and connect to nature. You can connect to the texture, connect to the water, the sounds. What's really beautiful is that he's breaking down the workshop into like different sections. I think he said there's 4 sections. And the first section was to walk around and just notice what's in motion, what's moving. And obviously we're always going to notice something very different. And the thing that I noticed, first of all, was how fascinating it is that there's all these humans on these different rocks and we was in motion and then we were moving. And then I stopped and this dragonfly just stopped right next to me, which was so beautiful. And I swear to God, it was like he looked at me or she looked at me and we had this moment of oneness. And the next thing that I really noticed, which was so lovely, was just this sense of freedom. Like the monkey mind stopped thinking. I stopped noticing what was in motion and everything was just one. Everything was free and the mind was just empty. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love nature so much. so the next principle, or the next stage that we started to explore was texture. James suggested that we go around in the jungle and just feel the texture of nature or whatever it is that we can find. And what fascinated me the most was a twig. I literally found this little twig. I had to put the camera down because I just felt like my inner child wanted to play and just feel this twig. And again, it just really reminded me of how I've been taking life so seriously over the last 6 months because I'm trying to publish my book and I'm getting everything done and I've got these deadlines and I'm just playing with this twig. And it took me back to being a child. You know, when you're riding a BMX, you've got no care in the world, or you're on the swing at the park and you're just swinging and the wind is in your face, or you're just out in the garden, you know, digging up worms or looking at the trees and the leaves. And as I held that twig, it brought that inner child out of me. So I think that's such a beautiful gift, something that I think the whole world needs to remember, right? We take things so seriously. We grow up so quick. It's such a trap. But really, the true joy is when you're just free, out in nature, exploring and being playful. So yeah, the message from today is be more playful. So this is probably going to be my favorite one. James gave us an invitation to go and do a bit of tree talking. So basically you find a tree or a tree finds you and you go and connect to it. Now, obviously, being a tree hugger, this for me is like a dream come true. I absolutely love trees. There's something about just their energy and their vibration. It makes me just feel really grounded and strong and also safe and secure. So I'm going to go and find a tree and I'm going to hug it.
Hey, Mr. Tree, can you help me see how many of your blessings are here for me? Hey, Mr. Tree, can you help me be grateful to Allah for what He's given me? I gaze at your blossoms so lovely in the spring and wait till summer for the fruit they'll bring. I hide in your shade when the sun is strong and pile up your leaves when the fall winds come. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, Mr. Tree, can you help me see how many of your blessings are here for me? Hey, Mr. Tree, can you help me be grateful to Allah for what He's given me? Your long, strong arms built our house so bold.
Okay, Marcus, how did you feel about the Japanese forest bathing? How did you feel before and after?
Cool. Yeah. So before I came, I had a lot of things in my mind, exciting things actually. And then being in nature and dropping into nature and using these methods to drop in were really, really, really just profound. And I can feel my nervous system like settle down into the tune of nature. And that part, like, yeah, you don't need any psychedelics. You don't need any like smoking or other alternatives to try to de-stress. Just come into nature. It's amazing. Biggest insight for me was actually laying on the rock and really embracing it and holding it, and then feeling how actually we can gain comfort and relax into it. Because I always thought like, yo, don't you need a bed, in order to be relaxed? How do people live in nature, But actually I felt that today and it really, really impacted me.
Okay, so I'm with Sigal, beautiful lady. You got such a lovely energy from Israel, such a lovely person. And I just want to ask you a quick question. How did you feel before the forest bathing and how do you feel after?
Okay, thank you for this beautiful question. Before I came super excited and in an explorative kind of way because I wanted to see what will I realize in this journey. And I was super open to this experience. And now that I'm after, I'm super calm. I'm super connected to myself and to the nature. And I had a really good experience just to understand how the nature works without just realizing it, just seeing it, be witness to this powerful energy of the nature and of the stones, the water, the trees. And I'm feeling super amazing.
It is like you become one with nature, right?
I really become one with nature. I feel super connected, super like one with the nature. Yeah.
I saw it when you was in the water. You was just flowing, and it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, to be in the water for me is like my life.
Beautiful.
And I'm seeing in water the flexibility and the openness that you can just change your mind and change your way and just be fluid and go with whatever comes with the flow and just not resist, just surrender to what's happening to you and be with it.
You look like more of a taxi motorbike guy with that thing on.
Garbage man of Tansadet.
On a serious note, James, what a beautiful workshop, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brett. Pleasure. I'm so glad you finally came.
It took me 2 years.
2 years in the making, and here we are with a beautiful group having a lot of fun.
Why are you so passionate about sharing this with people, the forest bathing?
It just feels really aligned with who I am and what I love doing. You know, it just feels so natural for me to come here with friends. This can be something you do to not only support yourself, but to support the world in the direction that it needs to go, connecting people to their natural essence, helping them feel more, and giving them more connection to the world so that they are more attuned with environmental issues and environmental destruction, and then come up with an idea of how they can align with themselves to do something beneficial for the world.
All right, so in a nutshell, what is forest bathing?
Forest bathing is being present in nature. It's as simple as that. It can be any number of intentional activities which want you to bring yourself to a state of presence in nature. So the way I do it is I offer these invitations which drop you into your senses and allow you to go off and explore your sensory relationship. So today we did what's in motion. Notice what's in motion around you. We did texture gathering, gather some textures, bring them back if you want, share about them, or just experience them in situ. We did Be Water, my friends, because we're in Tansadet Waterfall.
Bruce Lee style?
Bruce Lee. You can interpret these however you want. You can embody the water, you can experience the water, you can do what you want.
And the last one was my favorite one.
The last one was tree talk. Brett loves talking to trees.
My inner hippie was like, yes!
Finally.
What's tree talk?
It's whatever you want it to be, mate. You know, it's tuning into the spirit of the tree, the energy of the tree, the essence of the tree, and going to listen to the tree.
My third eye was on that tree. I was like, boink.
Right. Being with the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you feel like nature communicates to you in a way beyond words and beyond we could ever logically understand? It's like an intelligence, right?
Absolutely. I believe most of the communication in the world, even between humans, is nonverbal, right?
Yeah.
You know, we words are just a tiny percentage of the information that's being shared. And obviously, you know, this rock doesn't speak our language. That tree doesn't speak our language. This orange doesn't speak our language, but we can communicate with them if we drop into enough presence and give it enough time to really listen.
Really tune into it.
Yeah.
I love that. Amazing.
If you want to do it, just try it and try and get out of your head before you do it. So whatever you do to get out of your head, if that's 20 push-ups, if that's, you know, an hour of meditation, if it's like going for a run, you know, it doesn't have to be a spiritual practice. There's just something that drops you into your body.
Yeah.
So getting out of your head, getting out of your mind, away from that space of judgment and questioning into an embodied relationship with nature, and then go and hug a tree and you might feel something.
Yeah,
and you might not.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Don't judge yourself if you don't feel anything. Just be like, okay, give it a few minutes, give it a few minutes longer. Okay, maybe I'll come back again next week.
And one thing I really loved as well is that you did sharing. There was like a group of like 6 people here and we did sharing. And so if you're watching and you're at home, you're like, okay, right, I'm going to go outside. Like maybe journal after how you felt with a connection with a tree. Maybe you're not in a group of 6 people, but just maybe write down how it made you feel when you was like looking at the trees or spending 10 minutes out in the silence. Because I think that really helps when you like integrate what you're doing. Because I learned so much from other people sharing. I was like, wow,
Totally. That's a big part of the process. And maybe share it with us.
Yeah.
Share it with Brett.
Boom.
Share it with me. Send us a video.
Yeah. Or put a comment below. And if you want to watch me and James having a podcast about Japanese forest bathing, there'll be a link below where you can watch me and this handsome soul having a good old chat about it. James, thank you for today. It was incredible, mate.
Thank you for coming, brother.
So I guess the next adventure is to actually go to Japan and try forest bathing, where it originated from, and find out some more fun facts. So watch this space. Make sure you like this YouTube channel. Comment below if you've got any questions or you want to reach out to James. I'll see you in the next adventure. Until then, live free, live happy, and create a vision. Follow your goosebumps. Have an amazing day.